What's up, YouTube? This is Coda. Today I'm going to be talking about how I overcame society and how I found self-peace or peace, inner peace within myself, and how I'm able to channel my energy and let it go back out into the world as, something more inspiring instead of depressing. Instead of being a pity story, I became, hopefully, or I like to think of me as like an inspirational story or like a motivation book. I don't know. Forget it. Basically, little background, I am transgender. Got the scars and everything to prove it. But yeah, it was really tough for me, Growing up trans, it's not easy. I'm telling you, anytime you meet a trans person, realize that that's probably the nicest, sweetest, most giving person you'll ever meet, unless they're not. But in most cases they are, because they don't have anything that you had as a cis person. I'm talking to you as this year a cis person. Trans people don't get that. They don't get love, unconditional love. They don't get being accepted just as normal. They don't get the feeling of being normal, being a regular form of life. You feel me? We don't get that. And every aspect of our life is a little bit harder, maybe a lot, but I'm just gonna keep it modest. A little bit harder than yours because we gotta pay tons of medical bills. We gotta live through, or at least overcome this anxiety, this super harsh dreading anxiety and depression in most cases. Suicidal ideation, that shit real. I still wake up most days and be like, fuck, I wish I could just die. Not die, but not be here, not be on earth. Cause the burden of being trans is pretty heavy, you feel me? And it's something that you can't ever change. And then there's the whole moral dilemma that goes into is am I even good? Or am I Satan, the fucking prophecy says? You feel me? There's always these thoughts that come in and out of our heads, and it makes us feel ashamed, and there's just a lot. We're just constantly absorbing a lot and going through a lot. So next time you meet a trans person, I'm telling you, just get to know them. They're pretty cool people. Anyways, if you are a trans person, first thing I want you to realize that if you're young, not an adult yet, still in high school, I'm telling you from the other side of the mountain that it's going to get better. Trust me, it's going to get better. I promise you that. It seems like the worst thing possible right now, which it is. But because the worse you experience life, the better it will be in the future. And the more you have to bring along and help people with, you feel me? I used to always crave to be normal and hate being trans. But now I look at it and it's I love being trans because I see things so much differently, and I see things, I have such a wider perspective and a firmer grasp of a reality than a lot of cis people, than most cis people, than most people that I even come across, honestly. Because people who are normal or abide by society standards, they only know that. And that aspect of life is so small compared to what life truly and really is. You feel me? There's so much more to life than just being a boy or a girl. Just being a man or a woman, or just living a normal life, going to college, getting a job, and retiring at 60. There's so much more to life than that, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. I wish they could. That's why I'm making these videos. I wish people can really take time and understand themselves, their spirit and their soul, and what they're putting out into the atmosphere, and the dynamics of energy and how it affects everybody. I really wish that more people would understand that. But, so yeah, I have to take a breath because this is a lot. But, if you're a young person that is trans, write down a list of, this could be a long list. Okay, it has to be a long list. It has to be at least, 15 things, 15 to 20. And if there's more, then that's great. Of things that you love about yourself. I know you could think of some. You have talents, You have things that you're really good at. You got things that you're really bad at as well. But that's not the point. The point is, write down what you're good at, what you feel proud of, what you feel secure about. I want you to really focus on that. Put it on your wall, or keep it in your book. I don't care. But just have that. So every time that you're feeling down and stuff, like every time that you feel like low self-esteem for not being normal and not being trans, like remember that you have all these things that are like really great about you, and that's something that's super unique to you only, and specifically you. And then add being trans as another one of those things, because I'm telling you, being trans is an awesome thing. It's so great. It's something that will make you feel so fulfilled just by having the bare minimum things. And that is power. Because once you've adapted to that, and human beings are made to adapt to things. Like, it's just science. And not technology, evolution. But once you can adapt to having the bare minimum, then everything else you get in life, whether it's big or small, you're so appreciative and you're so grateful, and it's going to make you feel that much better. All right, so like, it's just relax, like take it easy, like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. Trust me, it's gonna be alright. So yeah, if you're a young person that's trans, that's one of the first things that you can do. I wish somebody told me that when I was younger. I'm pretty sure people told me that, but my mindset was just so closed off at that point that I couldn't absorb that. But you know, everything will come in time, and everything will happen when it has to happen, like when it's supposed to happen, and you have no control over that too. So I guess letting go of control, realizing that, you know, like you may think you're in control, but really like it's that guy upstairs that's in control, or the higher power, whatever you want to believe it is. We're not in control. We are only in control of our thoughts, our emotions, how we react to our emotions. Not our emotions, but how we react to our emotions and how we behave. That's the only thing that we can really control. And I think we just need to, it's all about changing your mindset, looking the other way, and realizing that you have this internal power that is significant, and it's up to you how you use it. You feel me? That it's that mentality that, okay, it sucks right now, but it's not gonna suck forever. It sucks right now, but I'm gonna make sure it doesn't suck forever. It sucks right now, but it could be a lot worse, and I'm thankful that it isn't. Staying grateful and is like probably the best thing you could do if you're trying to achieve inner peace. Being grateful is the best thing you could do if you're trying to achieve inner peace, because it allows you just to embrace what is, you know? Because honestly, life is amazing. Life is really great, and it can be so much greater, but it all starts with appreciating what you have right now. Especially if you're in America, I'm telling you, because we have it so much better than more than half the whole entire world. We just are, we're so fulfilled that we don't see it sometimes, you know? We're so blind by everything that we do have. We're overfed pretty much. We're overstimulated. And it's pretty sad, but honestly, like, it's a process, but staying grateful, like being appreciative, like waking up and just being like, thank you for waking me up this morning. I get to experience another day of this. The highs and the lows. And the more that you realize that the lows are the highs, and the highs are the highs, you know, like everything that you can experience can be something so great. Like, I'm not saying that you gotta be happy all the time, but that's what self-peace comes in, when you realize that everything is just something, you know? Like, some days I have good days, some days I have bad days. Every day is just a day. That's all it is. And the whole world is the exact same principle, you feel me? Like, there's no good, there's no bad. Human beings are the only people, or the only things, the only life force that can determine something that's good or bad. We put labels on everything, and everything that we have constructed and identified as our world around us was once perceived by a human being just like you and I. And if you accept that somebody says that your opinion doesn't matter, then you can say that somebody else's opinion doesn't matter just the same way. It's all about perception, it's all about mindset, and the key to having self-peace is realizing everything is just neutral. It's your own mindset, it's your power from within that determines what is good or bad, and you have the full potential to make your life the best it can possibly be, because it is right now. It is, even if you don't think it is. And that's the crazy part, because everything, because it's neutral, is everything at the exact same time. But it's what you focus on that determines what you're going to experience it as. So you can keep being sad, you know, like putting yourself down even more for being trans, or you can switch up your mindset, start journaling, start solving your solving your inner trauma, you know, like going back and realizing that like what people said to you isn't your fault. It's their fault. It's something that they are dealing with, that they had to project onto you. Because guess what happens when their kid is born trans, huh? They ain't gonna act the same. They ain't gonna, unless they're like just really like evil, like they're not gonna abuse them or put them through the same thing that they put you through, because that's their kid, you feel me? And then they realize that like, wow, anybody can be trans, and a human is just a human. I mean, they don't have to come to that realization. This is going on for too long, but you know, I hope you get the broad concept that everybody is everybody, because a human being is a human being, and what you don't like about somebody is actually a reflection of what you do not like about yourself. Vice versa. When people don't like about you, they will project it onto you, but that's not your fault. You gotta know that it's okay to be trans. It's okay to be yourself, and you got it. And you're just just take it. Like you don't gotta accept it. Say it with a smile on your face. Be like, I'm not, or like, I'm not what you say I am, or just, I know you are, but what am I? Like stuff like that. Just take it lightly. Everything's a game, you know. The more fun you can have with life, like, the more it will seem like a game, and the more you realize everything just is, you know. It's funny sometimes, because you witness people getting so bound up and so agitated over something that you look at as neutral, and it's entertainment. So once you achieve that state of mind, you realize, you know, how simple life really is, how easy it can be, and how many people just don't see things like you. And that's when you know, you're at peace with yourself, with the world. Nothing can stop you. So with that, I know it's kind of long. I'll get better. But thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. Comment down the video, like a topic that you want me to dive into. Like, I'm telling you, like, if I start getting personal comments about videos that should be specifically made, I will like edit them and make them nice. Like, throw some music behind it and shit. Like, I'll make it good just for you guys. But I just need to know what kind of content you need, because right now I'm just kind of going on like rants. But yeah. Anyways, hope you have a great day. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video.